Do you know what a prediction is? A prediction is when somebody thinks they know what is going to happen in the future. A prophecy is God has shared with me something wild that's going to happen. I don't know how it's going to happen. I don't see how it's going to happen, but it's going to happen because God said it. And if it really is from God, it's going to come true. See, there was some very specific prophecies from the Old Testament of the Bible about Jesus. I mean, crazy things were said. Let me show you. Micah 5:2. You, O Bethlehem Ephrathah, you are only a small village among all the people of Judah, yet a ruler of Israel, whose origins are in the past, will come from you on my behalf. There's some very specific things. Look at this one, Isaiah 7:14. The Lord himself will give you a sign. Look, the virgin will give birth to a son and will call him Emmanuel, which means God with us. Can you believe it? Somebody who's never been married before ever is going to have a baby? God's really given some wild prophetic things. See, way back when, in his story, God told about Jesus. As a matter of fact, there are different books in the Bible. There's some law, there's some poetry, there's some history, and there's some that are prophecy. And the prophecy books in the Bible, their job is to point to Jesus. The prophecy books of the New Testament, their job is to point to Jesus' return. But let's get back to the Old Testament. It's crazy that God could give such details about Jesus being born, and every single one of them came true? Yes, every single one. But why? Why would God go through all of this trouble to send somebody for you and for me? Again, the answer's in Scripture. Let's look at New Testament. Okay, here we go. John 3:16 and 17 says, God loved the world. He wanted to save the world through Jesus. How about this one? 1 John 4:9 and 10. God showed his love for us by sending Jesus to die for us, for our salvation. See, that's why God sent his son, for you and for me, so that we could get to heaven with Jesus. It's kind of amazing that God could prophesy all of that and could prove it to be true. If God could prove those Old Testament things true with the New Testament birth of Jesus, then God proves every single day his love for us, that he sent Jesus for you and for me. He proves it every day.